let us not forget what we have stressed throughout this important documentary, namely that our lunar satellite is in no way natural, as they have always appallingly made us believe. In reality, it is completely artificial, and, as we have already explained, it exercises powerful influence over humanity in all fields. Indeed, we are not the only ones saying this. On the contrary, many reputable scientists who refer to this situation have provided sufficient evidence. Since the Moon does not exhibit any of the characteristics belonging to a normal satellite, and even less so of any heavenly body known to astronomy within the solar system, they simply placed it in this location in ancient times so that they could watch us and manipulate our behavior, whilst abducting many innocent people, in order to do their dark commerce with retrograde worlds and soulless individuals who seek to participate in the heinous buying and selling of human beings. For this reason, various centers located on the Moon have a close connection with bases in specific areas on Earth, especially the USA, the UK, Antarctica, and Australia. And they irrefutably bear witness to the fact that something is operating in the darkness, whilst, as we have said, humanity is completely unaware of what is well hidden inside the satellite Selene. We can therefore understand that, to date, the mysterious Moon hosts structures that are inconceivable, including a wide, straight-line construction stretching various miles. That unequivocally shows it is artificial. We are discussing matters in these terms because this irrefutable evidence proves that everything in the lunar sphere forms part of the interplanetary conglomerate, which, together with a secret space program, pursues fatal aims in order to closely control and monitor our current sleeping civilization. For this reason, we are making these delicate facts public, so that those who accompany us will double their internal effort to awaken from this absorbing lethargy. That is what interconnects us with the lunar influence. Similarly, the aim is to dedicatedly strive to acquire more skills linked to intelligence, discernment, and consciousness. Because thanks to the persevering evolutionary willpower of lucid intelligence, we will be able to achieve our goals and aspirations to be better, more effective people. Because, as we have mentioned in other documentaries, we find ourselves at the end of this decadent, expired race, which is lacking in all of life's basic values. And as long as we do nothing to achieve this urgent physical, psychological, and internal improvement, we will not be able to do anything to avoid what is approaching. Unfortunately, this conclusion is due to the powerful condescension and magnetization that millions have toward the domineering anti-light. So, the result of this dreadful divergence is that millions find themselves being subjected to manipulation by the countless covert operations on Selene. since the cold robotic dominators, who operate in the shadows and gloom of Sol and Moon, have a single specific aim, and that is to continue taking over our long-suffering lives. This obviously means that with each passing day, we could be forced to see, feel and experience more and more destructive events throughout our cathartic and tormented planet, whose suffering is unabated and pervasive. Whether or not we accept it, the world is tired of having to endure so much human density, and as part of its transformative cycle, it is also called to renew itself, as was the case with ancient civilizations like Atlantis and Lemuria, as we have already clearly explained in our documentary 75. We can therefore understand that we have no other alternative for improvement than to experience urgent and profound mutation in all positive ways. And this psychological, moral, and spiritual renewal is fostered by the vast amount of light photons that are massively increasing throughout the entire solar system. We are referring to a global paradigm change that not only directly affects the whole of humanity, which does not know which direction to take, it also affects the aliens of darkness who rule over us with impunity. This is why there is so much chaos and a perceptible difference between those who seek positive change and the millions who endeavor to harm themselves tremendously. Because photonic luminescence does not differentiate between what each person chooses for their own life. It solely seeks to increase the light so that it will guide our effective transformation toward God, the creator of this universe. So, if our effort to achieve a genuine metamorphosis is interconnected with the light of love and wisdom, everything we do will become much more effective. Because, as we have explained in other documentaries, we will only be measured by our daily acts of empathy, sincere affection, and selfless effort for the benefit of others, and by the luminous, transformative elevation we achieve that will cause a mutation of our DNA's vibrational frequency. This positive pursuit is the only way we can attain well-being for our soul consciousness. And it is how we will be able to receive help from beings of light who are ever present, and now all the more because of the critical planetary situation that is developing everywhere.